Good morning. Today I felt compelled to press the record button in front of my face because I felt compelled. I received a message from the universe, God, infinite intelligence, however you want to call it, about the importance of being a beacon of light for our fellows. And I thought about my ancestors, one of whose jackets I'm wearing now. Some other garments belong to my father that I currently wear, who is thankfully still with us. And I wanted to talk about why we are great at all. And I believe that is at least partly due to the fact that, to the truth, even if we can't prove it, that our ancestors were here and they had their lights. And what I mean by light is you, your essence. In fact, I recently learned a Hebrew word called nefesh, which means something like that unique, special essence of what it means to be a human being. To be this brilliant mind. So that's why I wanted to talk to you today. It's important to show your light because I fear that many don't feel inspired to show their light. And perhaps this has always been the case, but I find that my light dims when I'm scrolling through something that isn't generative, that isn't worth my time, even if it makes me laugh or it's poignant in some way. So I guess this is a video about the species and you, because we all have our contributions, even if we are not Van Gogh or Da Vinci or Nelson Mandela or Confucius. We are contributors, whether we like it or not, no matter what we do. Once we are here, even if we choose to leave, whatever that means, we contribute. How will you contribute? I've been asking myself that for a while now. How will I shine my light? How can I shine my light? And this is not a video about me. This is a video about us. You know, I think about people like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who I don't know much about his policy, but I do know that he did not allow his limitations to limit his light shining. Perhaps if you don't know, he was in a wheelchair and he kept it secret, but he allowed it to be a light. He allowed himself to be a light. He drove himself to be a light. And I keep getting off point, or at least going on tangents. We must be a beacon of light for others so that they might feel inspired to also shine their light a little bit more lightly. Many people across cultures, across the ages, understood the importance of environment. And as contributors, we contribute environmentally. We contribute to our environment. And of course, it can be hard to shine our light when we feel that our environment is not conducive. But that's just it. We feel that. And we might be right. But there is so much power in believing in our own ability to create light, to shine light for others, to be ourselves to the fullest extent possible, to create, to contribute, to generate, to love. And it takes bravery to do that, because we must influence amidst influences. I don't really know the root of the word off the top of my head by textbook, but influence implies fluid, no? Just the same as two rivers coming together is called a confluence. And since you and I are 3/4 water, do we not flow like water, whether or not we realize? Therefore, influence is imparting our flow in the current. Whatever that current is, we have an effect. We can create an eddy of calm in the great storm of life's river. Now I'm riffing. I urge you to show your light. I urge you to be a beacon. I urge you to recognize the power that you have inherent. You have the power that all of our ancestors did. You have the capacity to be Da Vinci, to be that wonderful person in the small town who everybody knew for 50 years. And all that's left of them is a few journal entries, some memories, and a gravestone. We have the opportunity to contribute to legacy. I may not know how many mannerisms that I have inherited from ancestors whose names have been forgotten, but yet they live within me. People may forget your name, but if you build a brick house, that brick will stand for some time. Now, depending on the structure, the pyramids of Giza, for instance, nobody remembers the names. And even the pharaohs, who didn't actually build it themselves, probably. Maybe I'm mistaken. People remember their names, but they don't remember the men, the women. Apparently there were a few women pharaohs. I don't know. But all those thousands of people who built the pyramids, we don't remember their names. We just remember their work. We can see their work. We can see their implant on the planet, on the species. Be a beacon. I urge you. The power that was given to me to make this video in one take urges you to be a beacon. Because I believe that the species starts with us. We are conduits. What will you bring about?